CrackBerry.com.
Hey everybody, Kevin here for CrackBerry.com, and the moment has arrived. It's time to unbox my BlackBerry Q10. Now, this is my reviewer's unit. This is not the box you're going to get when you go to the store and pick up your Q10. The stuff that's in this box probably won't be in the box you get from your carrier. But we unboxed the Z10 and I had a similar package, and you guys loved the video, so we're doing it again because it's just so sexy. How can I not show this thing off? Q10, baby. So, we're going to get right into it. Waste no time. Look at that. Q10. You can see purples going on here. It's a nice little theme they have. Inside the box, the piece de resistance, the BlackBerry Q10. It really is a hot phone. I don't know, the more I use it, the more I touch it, the more I look at it. It's beautiful. And I'm kind of lying. I've been playing with this for like a day already while I'm unboxing it, but you know, swipe me up. Looks good. Really good phone. We'll come back to that in a second. Let's get into the rest of the stuff. So, some nice little toys in here. Obviously, we have our charging and syncing cable. Standard issue. We have a very nicely included BlackBerry charging bundle. So this you can actually, you know, use with your device if you need a spare battery. It's really good. At night, you can plug this thing in. You charge up the spare battery. It also charges the phone. So for power users who go through batteries like crazy, you know, in the day if you're running low on life, you can just plug it in, it'll charge up, or swap in your battery. But this is a big battery. It's 2100 milliamp hours, so it's 300 more milliamp hours than the Z10's battery. Plus you have this beautiful OLED display that's a little bit smaller, and the dark theme on the BlackBerry, so you actually have a conservative, a power-saving display on it. So overall, great battery life, but I got a spare battery just in case. You can pick it up from shopcrackberry.com. As you can, this BlackBerry leather premium pocket pouch with the trademark red stitch, because it's hot. And you also have, or I also have in this box, these new BlackBerry premium headphones, which this is the first time I've played with them. I had them in my ear earlier. So they have unknotable wires. You can't get these tangled. But they have an awesome design. And I know, you know, Apple has their commercial talking about how they spent whatever number of years designing better earbuds. I have no idea what BlackBerry invested into these, but they're the first earbud I can actually stick in my ear, and like they're holding in really, really well. Sound good. They kick butt. So these guys are awesome. Really happy with them. And there's some other sizing pieces in that with it. And that's the box. That's what's in there. Coming back to the Q10 quick, you take a good look at it. You know, the odds are, if you want this phone, you love physical keyboards, you're probably one of the 78 million BlackBerry users out there already, of which many of them are using phones like this, you know, the older BlackBerry 7, 6, 5 phones that have a physical keyboard. You can see how the 9900 stacks up to the new Q10. You can see it has a bigger display. Obviously, one of the big things that's changed is you lose this whole row of navigation buttons because you just don't need them on BlackBerry 10. BlackBerry 10 is all about swiping, and it'll take a little getting used to in order to, you know, accommodate and change your brain from being used to having a trackpad there and a back button and menu key. But you'll figure it out. The keyboard is really nice on this. It's a little bit different. It has the same style of frets that separate the rows on the keyboard, but everything's been straightened out. Overall, though, taking to the keyboard really, really well, and I think you will too, and you'll love the keyboard. As I said, battery life really solid, and the camera's really good. You have 8 megapixels on the back. You've got 2 megapixels on the front. So this is the first time you have a BlackBerry with this kind of design, with a full keyboard that has a front-facing camera, so you can use video chat, do your BBM video chat with it really nicely. I even have installed on this phone Skype, so you can do your Skype video calls or voice calls through here. The new dark theme is new to BlackBerry 10 on the Q10, and to get the most battery life out of the OLED display, you have dark colors because they're more energy. It basically takes less energy for the display to generate blacks. So BlackBerry's gone ahead and made a lot of elements in the phone black. So if I go into something like my address book, instead of that traditional white screen you're used to seeing on a BlackBerry, it's all blacked out, and it looks hot also. It's actually, when the Z10 came out with the white theme, we were kind of hoping BlackBerry would make even more changes to the OS, kind of to spruce it up, sex it up, and I think this black theme does exactly that. Other hardware specs, everything's basically the same as the Z10. So you have your 1.5 gigahertz dual-core processor, 2 gigs of RAM, you have 16 gigs of internal memory. You can toss in a bigger memory card, so it'll take micro SD cards. You can actually go up to 32 gigabytes with no issue, but if you format a 64 gigabyte card in there, it'll run it also. 4G, it has LTE on it, of course, if you're on a carrier that supports that. Your Bluetooth 4.0 is there. All the specs you'd expect are there. The display is a 720 by 720 pixels at 3.1 inches. It's Super AMOLED, so it's a different display type than the Z10, which is an LCD. Overall, when you pick them up and compare them side by side, you'll see some differences between the OLED and the AMOLED or the LCD display. Super vibrant, this display. Really good at night. The black's really black. The whites aren't quite as white, but overall just a hot phone. And it's been unboxed, so just read the review that we're going to post. More details. We're going to go through the hardware and software in a lot more details. I just wanted to see you all the goods I got, and I'm just so excited about the Q10. Go ahead and buy one so you can unbox your own. Yeah, be sure to visit crackberry.com/Q10 for everything about the BlackBerry Q10. We didn't actually make the phone. We just write about it and play with it and use it and stuff.